Hi, it's a good day for Pokemon, and today we have a battle, Daddy versus Minnie. Tapu Bulu is Daddy, and Minnie is playing a Xerneas, which is kind of good. So let's get into the game.
All right, here we go. Everybody's getting set up and ready.
Minnie's rolling the dice. It wasn't odds.
I think that means Daddy's going first.
Yeah,
So Daddy
and
getting his prize cards out.
Minnie's drawing her hand. And we are...
Daddy's got his prize down. Minnie's still looking. Let's see what she's got here.
Let's see.
Did she get a basic Pokemon? Do you remember?
I'm not sure.
Oh, looks like she did.
She did.
So now we're going to set our prizes up. So tell us about Xerneas Break while we're watching you get your prize up. What does Xerneas Break do?
Xerneas Break lets you do 20 damage times the amount, I think, of energy on your Pokemon. I know it's all energies on your Pokemon. And and at the end, there's a big comeback. Telling you.
Well, you don't want to spoil it too early for them, but let's see. Daddy's going first here. It looks like he's playing a Skyla on turn 1. He must not have a very good hand. He's gone and got an Ultra Ball, looks like. Is that what he's taking? Yep. I think he's going to take the Ultra Ball. Probably play the Ultra Ball with... can't see yet. A Grass Energy and a Guzma. He's going to go in and get... I think he's getting a Tapu Lele. Just so he can get a draw supporter next turn. His hand must be really bad that he's going to get a Skyla to Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele. Let's see, what's Minnie up to?
Well, Minnie's looking at her hand, and she has a Fairy Energy in play, and she's shunning.
So she's gonna shuffle her hand back in and draw 5 cards. So why do you like playing Shauna in your decks?
'Cause if you Sycamore, you could have a lot of energy, and your opponent might have a very small hand, and they need make it bigger, and you N. So that's why we love playing Shauna in that deck, and we also need a lot of energy, and we also need Bridget sometimes. And Tapu Lele is not a good start for Minnie. It looks like she has a bad hand, but she might have a little bit of a comeback.
Let's see here. She definitely didn't have any other Pokemon in her hand after her shuffle there. And Daddy's not doing much better. He did, get a Charger Bug, and he's gonna, Tapu Lele for an N. He's got a couple of good resources. I did see like a rare candy in his hand and some other cards. He just could not, Sycamore those away. So he's definitely going to end here and draw 6 cards, and that's good for him, and it's good for Minnie as well. So we're going to see what they get off this end. But Daddy's just playing a normal Tapu Bulu deck here. It's your standard list you see most places. 3, I think it's got 3 Grubbin, 1 Charger Bug, and 3 Vikavolts. So he's, it's surprising he got that Charger Bug, but it's lucky. Let me see here. Let's see what he gets off this end. He's definitely hoping to get at least a Tapu Bulu, and get maybe some other cards so he can start, building a bench and getting, cards in play.
And Minnie looks like she's pretty much just straightening out Daddy's deck. But he just messes it up again.
Oh.
I can't believe Minnie just did that. She knows he was going to mess it up again. I do not know why Minnie did that.
Now, let's see, what does Daddy get here off his end? Does he find any useful things? He's got an Ultra Ball, so he's discarding a rare candy and a Grass Energy to go get that Bulu, because he definitely needs one of those in play. So we're going to see what he gets off of his Bulu. See, he attaches a Grass Energy, and I think that's it for his turn. So it's now Minnie's turn. How has
Minnie
Minnie
plays
got?
a Rangaroo, plays a double colorless on the Tapu Lele. I think she's not gonna attack. Ooh, she's ultra following Fairy Garden, and I can't remember the other one.
That's alright, but she's definitely Ultra Balling. What do you think she's going to get?
She's probably getting a Xerneas or a Tapu Lele so she can get a Bridget for 3 Xerneases.
Yeah, she's definitely searching quite a bit here. It's the first time she's really gotten a chance to look through her deck and see what she has in there. So we see her searching out. I'm guessing she's going for the Tapu Lele to Bridget play here because, she needs those Xerneas in play. They are her main attacker. Yep, there we go. We see the Tapu Lele to a Bridget, and 3 Xerneas come down. So she's got her Xerneas in play.
So Minnie is right now shuffling her deck. Oops.
Some cards falling out. It's all right.
That's actually a little funny.
So let's see. What is she able to do here?
So, Minnie... Oh. Never mind.
So now, does she have a way to get another energy onto one of those Xerneas so she can start accelerating energy this turn? Because I know she played the double colorless onto the Tapu Lele.
She might have a max elixir, which would be a nice one. Because then she can max elixir, get that energy, play it down, retreat into that Xerneas, and then just Geomancy.
No, it doesn't look like she had this turn. She used Instruct from a Rangaroo, but wasn't able to hit the energy. Oh, Daddy, though, he got a good start here. He had a Choice Band, a Sycamore, and a Float Stone. So now he's going to be able to retreat that Vikavolt. He got the Vikavolt, so now he's going to take a knockout on this Tapu Lele. As soon as he gets the energy from Strong Charge, let's see what else he's doing. He's attaching a Lightning to the Vikavolt, and he's going through the deck to see what else he can find. He's going to get the 2 energies off the Strong Charge, put them onto the Bulu here, and he'll take a knockout on that Tapu Lele. And I think that's going to kind of leave Minnie, though, in a little bit of a rough spot. She's not going to have any energy on the table. And she's going to have, she's got her 3 Xerneas, though. So, she's got that going for her. But it puts her behind real early here. And that's something you got to worry about as the Xerneas player, huh? That you're now behind, by 2 prizes. And you have no energy in play yet. But it looks like she's able to get Max Elixir onto one of her Xerneas now.
And Minnie is pretty much, look at her hand. She plays a Choice Pin and then an N away an N.
She ends, so she's going to get 6 cards.
Daddy's shuffling her deck.
Daddy's going to be down to 4. Which is a good play, because Daddy at this point has a pretty big hand.
Because of those 2 prize cards and his normal hand, which makes it a big one.
Yeah, hopefully.
It really does.
Hopefully Minnie can get a couple of energy off of this, and she can start accelerating her energy and get things built up quickly so that Daddy can't get the knockouts. And she can keep going.
Minnie's drawn her hand. And so, can't see Minnie's hand. She has it off the... There we go. Now we can see her hand. She plays an energy on the active Xerneas, which she should have really... Well, she's probably not going to retreat because, she doesn't... She has the Fairy Garden in play, so she could retreat into the more valuable one, but she wouldn't want to do that.
No, she wants to protect that one with the Choice Band as long as she can, and start accelerating energy onto the board. You see her now, she looks like she's doing her Geomancy. And put an energy onto the one with the choice band. Now that one's ready to attack if she gets a break. And she puts another one on the other Xerneas. That's pretty good.
And I shuffling May's deck.
Mm-hmm.
And probably going to be the end of Minnie's turn.
Yeah, we'll see what Daddy can do. Can Daddy get another knockout this turn? He's going to need an energy, a grass energy out of the deck, and then he's going to strong charge. And, the one tough thing with this matchup is that Xerneas alone has 130 HP, and Xerneas Break has 150. So no matter what, with Tapu Bulu, you end up having to discard your energy to take the one-shot knockouts. So Daddy's got to run through a lot of energy when he's playing here, because he can't, get a one-shot unless he's discarding all of his energy. So we're going to see here if Daddy's got another energy in deck or what. Oh, looks like he Sycamores. He's got to find that grass energy if he wants to knock out this Xerneas. Yeah, it looks like he found his grass energy, and he's got an energy recycler, so he's able to shuffle 5 energy back into deck.
And looks like
he's going to keep 2 here from the strong charge, and he's just going to shuffle the rest in.
And probably gonna put on Tapu Bulu and takes a knockout, which is pretty upsetting for Minnie. Daddy's taken 3 prize cards. Minnie hasn't taken any, which is pretty upsetting to me. So Minnie's gonna cut Daddy's deck.
But the problem with the Tapu Bulu deck is just managing that resource. Having to take these 1 prize knockouts and constantly recycle the energy in, it makes it a tough matchup against Xerneas, just because, as the game wears on, Tapu Bulu has a harder and harder time getting these one-shot knockouts. It can still do it, and it can use its GX attack to do 150, but in doing that, it's not going to get itself to knock it out. Oh, it looks like we forgot about that energy, but Daddy quickly reminded Minnie.
And Minnie's pretty much just gonna Super Rod, shuffle Xerneas energy, and Tapu Lele back, which she did. And we're pretty much having Daddy shuffle Minnie's deck. Minnie's not as well as shuffling as Daddy. Daddy's master, Minnie's a junior.
Alright, but let's see, what else can Minnie do? Can she find that Xerneas Break for this turn? She's going to Sycamore. Is she going to Sycamore? No, I think she's changing her mind. She decides to end instead. This is going to put Daddy down to a 3-card hand.
Which is pretty good for Minnie. Very bad for Dad.
Yeah, that's Daddy doesn't have any kind of draw support in play right now. He's, running low, but hopefully, if he can hit the right cards, he should be able to take a knockout next turn. He just shuffled all that energy back in deck. Oh, there goes the Ether Paradise Conservation. And what else? Did Minnie find the break? She's got a Field Blower to get rid of the Choice Band and the Float Stone. You see her keep digging. She's going to Guzma. Oh, she was going to Guzma, but she forgot she played the N. So I'm guessing she doesn't have the break.
Yeah, me too. So she might as well just Geomancy on to the other Xerneas and the Rangaroo or Tapu Lele. I'm assuming it's a Rangaroo.
She's gonna retreat, I think, first into the one with only 1 energy, though, so that she's able to...
And Daddy reminded her about the Fairy Garden.
Yeah. She almost tried to pay that energy retreat, but luckily with Fairy Garden, all Pokemon with Fairy Energy attached have free retreat. So she's now going to, looks like she's going to get her 2 energies off Geomancy. And we're going to see what happens here. She's looking for those energy. And let's see. So now she's got on the board. How much energy does Minnie have on the board now? We've got...
Let me count.
She's going to have...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 energy.
So that's quite a. What does that give her now? That's 160 damage, huh?
Yeah, plus the choice band equals a knockout on Tapu Bulu. One shot.
One shot.
Which is very impressive. Can't believe Minnie nailed that. Just a double colorless that she's all for knockouts on everything that Daddy has.
Daddy once again sycamoring away a hand, trying to dig to get the energy and stuff. He found another grass energy. And we are putting down another Charger Bug just to get out of deck. He's going to do the strong charge again. He'll get a knockout here, but,
Minnie might top deck Xerneas Break, or...
Daddy definitely couldn't get rid of those EXP shares. So she gets to keep that energy in place still. So it's not even like he's taking away the energy that she had. He can't seem to find any of his field blowers.
And Daddy had to discard 3 energy, which is very, very bad. But at least he probably has energy in deck. And probably in hand, which makes it much easier with Vikavolt.
So let's see.
But once he runs out of energy, which might happen, that will be a problem.
Let's see. Looks like Minnie promoted the Oranguru because she planned on Guzmaing into a Xerneas. She's going after the Vikavolt. Vikavolt does have an energy on it. She's going to max Elixir. She's having trouble finding those Xerneas Breaks here, though. I don't think did she get one here?
She might.
She may not. I don't see her with one yet, but you never know. She whiffed on the max Elixir, but given how much energy she has in play, that's not too surprising. We're still seeing, though. We're going to see what she gets off of all this. I think she's still got an Instruct she can do.
Me too.
So, we'll see what she does here. Oh, no, she's going to retreat into the Tapu Lele and use Tapu Lele to at least start putting damage on that Vikavolt.
100 to be exact.
100 damage onto that Vikavolt. So now Daddy's got to find energy so he can retreat or do something here.
Or find a float stone.
Float stone, yeah. Some way to get that Vikavolt out of the active because it's the only one he has in play.
But he does have that Grubbin on the bench, which is very good. Very, very, very good.
That's definitely helpful. If he can get another Vikavolt up, he can at least go dig for energy again. And
Rare candy Vikavolt.
Oh, there goes the field blower, getting rid of the 2 choice bands. Now Daddy's going to end. You know, he's putting Minnie to a hand of 6, and he's going down to 2, but I'm guessing he didn't have anything he needed in his hand, so we'll see what happens here, though. Let's see. But, you know, Daddy needs to find a way to retreat this Vikavolt and strong charge onto the Bulu so that he can get a big knockout on this Tapu Lele. Because that'd be game. If he can manage to pull this off, he could win this turn. But, you know, it's going to require, you know, float stone or something to get out of that active. But he seems to have missed it.
Or maybe a strong charge to itself.
Yeah, a strong charge to itself, but at that point he's going to put more energy in the discard, and he won't have the energy to actually knock out. You know, he won't have the energy in deck so that he can use to knock it out. Because right now, Daddy's got to have 6 or 7 energy in the discard. And he only plays about 7 grass and 5 lightning, I believe.
I think it's 8 grass and 5 lightning, or maybe 3 lightning.
No, there's definitely 5 lightning.
Okay, so we're not sure on the grass. We're sure on the lightning.
But yeah, no, it looks like Daddy just passes. He couldn't find what he needed to retreat that Vikavolt.
Minnie's probably just saying yes in her head 3,000 times.
Oh, I'm sure she is. She did top deck that Xerneas Break, or she had in her hand off the end. She's attaching another energy.
And she's going to take probably a knockout. She's probably going to Guzma up the Tapu Bulu with 1 energy and just life stream for knockout.
She could, I think, nope. I think she's going after that Vikavolt. That Vikavolt's pretty big, though, too, because then Daddy can't accelerate energy anymore. So finishing that off's pretty good. And moving the Lele back to the bench, I mean, that's an additional 80 damage from that Lele. So by taking this Vikavolt out and the Lele back safely on the bench, it's keeping everything well protected. So it's back to Daddy. Can he respond here? Because things are going to start slipping away if he can't. Now Daddy's playing a Xerneas so that he can reshuffle his hand and draw some more cards. He's looking for the energy recyclers, another energy or two. He's in rough shape at this point.
Yeah, Daddy really is. Minnie's like probably saying yes 3,456 times in her head.
Let's see, Daddy off this Shauna. He's looking through his hand. What did he find? I don't know. He found a choice band, but that's really not helpful in this matchup. He found a heavy ball, so he's able to go get another Vikavolt. But, oh no, are there no more Vikavolts in deck? Oh, that's not good. Daddy may have discarded them all into the discard when he was doing those Sycamores earlier, too. So now Daddy doesn't have any Vikavolts in deck.
And Daddy never checks his discard, so we can't tell. So we don't know what happened to all the Vikavolt.
Well, he just had to Horn Attack there to do 30 to Xerneas.
Which isn't a lot to Xerneas. Xerneas can take more than 100. 30 is just a weakling.
Yeah, let's see. Minnie's going to Super Rod just to Xerneas back into her deck.
Which wouldn't have been the best play.
No, I don't think
Could've
she really
waited.
needed to do that either. I think she could have waited in case something else got knocked out. But right now, Daddy seems to be struggling to get anything going after that really fast start. Minnie's taking 1 prize. It looks like she's going to get to knock out this Bulu next.
That's why it's always good to set up late. Because then then you can just get it going, surprise your opponent, and just win. That's what Minnie's doing.
Yeah, it looks like she's. I think she did 230 damage here to that Tapu Bulu.
Whoa!
Yeah, she's adding it up again. See, Daddy's debating who he's going to move up. I think he should have moved up probably the Oranguru here, or the Charjabug even. But I think he was hoping.
You mean Grubbin?
The Grubbin. He's hoping he could get the cards he needed to get a Vikavolt out again. Now he's going to end both of them down. Daddy's only going to have 2. Minnie's only going to have 3.
Which is kind of good, kind of not good.
Well, especially
both of them.
for Minnie, because, you know, she's got everything already in play. She really isn't looking for anything out of her deck. You know, energy at this point is just adding to the damage.
Yeah, probably wants to do 330.
330, she wants to get all her energy in play. Oh,
Yeah,
Daddy
that'd
found
be
that
good.
energy recycler. So he's able to go dig out his energy, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the Vikavolt in play anymore, so he can't, you know, strong charge. So he's still kind of stuck.
And looks like Minnie is Kandi's deck, which is not very exciting for me to announce, but I announce it anyway.
Daddy's going to attach 1 energy to the Oranguru. He's going to Rare Candy. There's the Vikavolt. He's sitting here with a very silly and gleeful Minnie. And let's see what else happens.
Minnie likes to be silly.
Minnie does like to be silly. But Daddy just passes to Minnie. She attaches another energy, just increasing that damage. Now she's going to Sycamore away her hand, draw 7.
Yeah, probably looking for a double colorless.
Well, she's already attached for this turn. Now she's going to Max Elixir.
Probably regular energy, but she might only have 2 energy.
I don't know if she has any more regular energy in her deck.
She might have 2.
Maybe.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus her discard. So 9, 10. She either never discarded an energy, or there's 2 in deck, or they're both in her prize cards, or one's in deck, one's in the prize cards, or one's in prize cards, one's in the discard pile. So many combinations, I can't say them all. So
we see an Ultra Ball here. I don't know if she's actually going to get anything. She's going through. I mean, her deck's pretty thin at this point. Oh, looks like she wanted another Xerneas.
Looks like she's gonna have a rough time knocking out a Bulu and a Lele, or Bulu and a Vikable Bulu and a Rangaroo, Tapu Lele and Rangaroo. So many different combinations. I can't say them all again.
Yeah, well, now Minnie is down to 1 prize left, and Daddy's promoting in a Rangaroo, which is pretty desperate. At this point, Daddy does play a Tapu Koko, so I think he's hoping he can hit the Tapu Koko and get a knockout here on this active Xerneas. But I think even if you took away those 2 energy,
Excuse me?
Active Xerneas, there's still enough energy in play to knock out the Koko.
So Minnie just pointed out she's first place right now, Daddy's second place, and she tapped on Daddy's mat, and then put fingers up that said 2, her mat, and put a finger up and said 1.
Oh.
Just saying that.
Just saying that. Minnie seems to be the one winning this series.
Yeah.
And there it goes. Looks like Daddy whiffed on the Koko or any way to get to it. Minnie is now just, running a victory lap, collecting all she could.
Daddy's wondering why she's discarding the fairy energy, because she had a double colorless in hand. Wahoo!
So it looks like Minnie here, she's just putting down all she can, adding insult to injury, running through everything in her hand and her deck so that she can just turn around and knock out this Orangaroo with the fresh Xerneas on top of it. And there you have it. She's adding it up and doing
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. 260 damage to that 120 health Orangaroo. That was a bunch.
Well, and there you have Minnie came back from being down by 4 prize cards to win over Daddy. And what a victory.
And a surprise setup. That was a surprise setup, I'm telling you.
Good game, Minnie. Had lots of fun. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.